Oh, hello there. I didn't see you come in. Oh my god, it's a boy. He has a penis between his legs and he's doing a female thing. Oh my god, everyone get the press. Everyone get the... It's the biggest news in the world. Everyone flip out. He must be gay. Wrong. I mean, I've had sex with men before. It's not a big deal. Doesn't mean anything. Straight guys can experiment and have sex with men and see if they like it. And if they don't like it, they could be like, you know what, this ain't for me. Like a girl could have sex with another girl and be like, you know what, this isn't for me either. And anyone could like do anything. And like personally, I feel like sex is a very individual thing. I don't like putting labels to it like I'm gay or straight or bisexual or oops, I stepped on my flute. Float. Put that over here. But I feel like I'm a human being with genitals, as most humans do. And I'm attracted to energy. I'm attracted to souls. I'm attracted to what's on the inside. And I know that sounds cliche, but it's not cliche because that's how I feel. So why are you gonna make a cliche like that, huh? Why? Are you trying to box me into something? Well, I ain't no box. I'm a circle. Ever tried putting that circle inside the square thing inside that toy? Girl, it never works. So what I'm trying to say is that I like people, and in my personal experience, I have enjoyed female sex more than I have enjoyed male sex, and that's just my personal experience. But I've had good sex with both genders, and it's pretty good. It doesn't have to mean anything. Like I'm part of this community, like I'm gay or straight or pan or whatever. Like I don't want to put a label to it. I'm just a human that has sexual feelings, and sometimes I want to have sexual feelings towards another person, and I don't really care like what you look like or like who you are or like stuff. And I mean like who you are and stuff and what you look like is important on one level, but like it's not like the final defining level. And like it's like, and it doesn't really have to mean anything either. Like there's, I feel like there's like this like whole like idea that sex has to mean something, but why does anything have to mean anything? Like sex is like, oh, you should only share it with the intimate lover that you have, your soulmate, and you, or it's just like, yeah, man, I like to fuck. I want to like fuck anything that walks and stuff like that. And I feel like those are like the two general vibes towards sex. And like, I don't know, why does there have to be like any sort of vibe towards sex? Why can't you just like be yourself without having to worry about like what it is or what it's called or what it's like? Like, you know, man, like why is it such a big deal? Why is it such a big deal? And I feel like for the longest time, I thought I was gay because I like doing my makeup, I like doing my hair, I like looking pretty, I like looking visually like a typical characterized female, and I like that look on me. I like acting. I'm an actor. I like doing all these like theatrical things, and I like taking on various characters and voices. I like acting like people. So get out of my candy store if you don't have any money. And I just like being different things. It doesn't like define who I am. Like people will cast judgments. Like if I like walk around, like it's 2020, man. People are pretty accepting nowadays, and that's like so fucking cool for like the now. But like I could like walk around like downtown like this, and I'm gonna get like stared at. Like people are gonna try to like figure out like what is that? Is it a boy? I mean, it's physique. It kind of looks like a man with those shoulders. Curse these big shoulders. Why can't I be a pretty little girl? And people like look at me and like because it's like not normal. I'm like this is not the normal thing. Like even I'm guilty of this. Like I'm at the airport and I see like a guy like that's not dressed conventionally like a guy, and it's not that I have judgments. It's not that like I really like want to cast anything. It's like honestly like go you. That's awesome that you have the confidence to be that like expressive with yourself. Like I'm still terrified to walk around in public dressed like this. Like I have bad bitch energy to be like yeah fuck you, but like I still don't have like the courage and all that stuff quite yet. And so I command you, but still like there's that I'm staring like that's different. That's not what I'm used to. And like we're like brought up into this world like don't stare. It's rude to stare at people. But I feel like when you tell people it's rude to stare, then that creates like, oh my god, I'm not looking. But really I am looking. And that's like that. It's like even worse than if you're just looking directly at them saying, hey, what's up? Like obviously that guy that's missing a leg knows he doesn't have a leg. You don't have to stare at it. I mean, like, it's not normal for someone to be missing a leg. So you have this innate thing to be like, whoa, it's like a car accident. Like, that's not normal. Most of the time, the road doesn't have a car accident on it. So you're going to look at it. And if you were told at a very young age, don't look at it, it's bad, then you're going to have like some like internal trip. Every time you see something, you're going to be like looking at it, but you're like, no. But you want to look. But you're like, no. You want to look, no. And that's why we have like so weird stigmas towards like things like sex and the body. Like, why are we demonizing boobs? Like, why like my nipples? Hello, I have male nipples. They grow hair. They're all twisty and long. Whoa, like I have nipples that I could just do that on camera. This is going on YouTube. Like anyone could look at my nipples, but God forbid I have a vagina and someone looks at my fleshy nipples. God forbid my nipples. Like, it's so ridiculous to me. Like, of course, if all the women in the world started just going topless in public, even now I'd be like, whoa, boobies. But like, we just need to get used to it. We just need to like realize that, oh, they're nipples, they're boobs. Like, honestly, living alone in an apartment is the nicest thing ever because I can just walk around pantsless and shirtless, like with my blinds closed all day long. And it feels so nice not, look, I'm going to take my underwear off right now. Oops, no, I'm not wearing underwear. Whoops, oh my God, some crazy stigmatized things happening. Whoa, I'm like, did it change who I am? Did it change my performance? It honestly loosened me up. I feel a little better. Like now there's not like a thing squeezing me around the waist and I feel good. I feel great. My eyes look beautiful. I love my eyes. Thank you. Oh my God, thank you so much. And so that brings me back to my original point is that for the longest time, I was boxing myself in as gay because I did makeup, I like wearing wigs, I looking pretty, I do all these things. And so I was telling myself, well, since I do this, therefore I must be gay because that's what the gay thing does. And I feel like a lot of gay people act similar in a certain way where it's like, oh my God, girl, I love your shoes. Oh my God, it's so pretty. Like, it's very exaggerated. Like, there's a point where I tried that out. Like, genuinely, I tried that out. I was going around like, oh my God, girl, it's so cute. I love your nails. Oh my God. And like, it was just like tiring. It didn't feel genuine to who I was. And like, even though it's like kind of like eccentric and exaggerated of who I am, and I can reach into that character sometimes if I want to, that doesn't really feel like it's genuine to who I am. And so it's not a judgment to anyone who does that because you do you. You do what you want to do. You have your own self-expression. I'm just saying that's not for me. I don't want to follow the gay image because like there's very much an image of what a gay guy looks like. He has like the hair, he has like the attitude, he has the thing. He's very gay and flamboyant. Like there's that very much that gay archetype. You know what I'm talking about. It probably looks different and shaped differently in your head, but let's get on the same page that there is a gay stereotype. And so since I was doing things like hair and makeup that made me feel like I am part of this stereotype, therefore I am gay, therefore I am part of the gay community, which only fed in more like, oh, what else do these guys do? They wear booty shorts, they get Starbucks coffee, they act gay. Oh, okay, I'm gonna act gay too. And so then I convinced myself that I am gay. And then that brought me to a place where like I have like a label written across my forehead that just says gay in big capital fuzzy rainbow letters. And then every time I saw I felt sexual feelings or romantic feelings towards a woman, I'd be like, no, bad, remember, you're gay, and like, what is that about? Why do I have to be anything? And then I felt guilty when I stopped being gay. This is like middle school, like the first time this ever happened. And I like stopped being gay. It's like, well, maybe I am attracted to women. Maybe I do like vaginas. Maybe I am like straight or something. And then like I felt guilty. Like I told everyone I'm gay. Now I have to tell everyone I'm straight now. Like why do I even have to tell anyone? Like why is it anyone's business? Why is it like blah, 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 blah. Like so like why do I have to like wear my sexuality on my sleeve? And like that like why does anyone have to wear their sexuality? Not even just like their preference, just like their sexual energy, their being. Like women have to walk around with like their boobs out being like, I'm a fucking woman. Like you obviously don't have to do that, but that's kind of like the expectation for women. You know what I'm talking about? You kind of know how like your ass is always like looked at and how like men are always trying to grab your titties and there's always like this weird like energy. Like I haven't discovered it enough to talk about it in depth, but you and I both know what we're talking about. The sexualization of women at a very young age. Women are told to be objects. They're told to be that they are their skin, that they have to look pretty, that they have to have their hair a certain way. And maybe they were never directly told exactly those things, but you know it's everywhere. You know you see it everywhere. And that shit pisses me off. Like women shouldn't be like that. They have vaginas and ovaries and uteri to create children and their boobies are here to feed babies. Like what what about that is sexual? Like it's a sexual organ that creates another human, but why are you trying to romanticize it and put it on your televisions and being like, this is the thing that we need to put everywhere, boobies in my face, give me your boobies. 1 second, please. Thank you. I feel better now. Yeah. But then there's like another layer to it where like looking pretty makes me feel really powerful. But then that raises the question within me, like why do we do this? Well, it's fun to dress up. It's fun to put on makeup because it's like, no, I'm an art piece. I'm a canvas and I like to decorate it sometimes and it's fun. And so it doesn't have to mean anything, but like that's a cool part of it, just to express. But like if another layer, like if it's attracting all this like weird energy, and I'm talking from like the shoes of like a female that goes through this, I don't because I'm a gross male, but like a woman that puts on her like pointy makeup and like eyebrows and like all like the cute stuff that makes her look pretty and like accentuates her parts, and then it's attracting all this like weird energy from men and they're like all over it, and it's like, stop it, man. Like I don't have the personal experience to talk about, but I feel like I see it enough, and it's really weird how women in general are just not treated as people. They're not treated as souls. They're not treated as a thing. They're treated as boobs and vagina and ass. And so I see a lot of women take on this thing where it's like, fuck, well, this is the world I'm in. They treat me like this. Might as well just embrace it. I am my tits and my ass. Might as well show them off to please the guys or whatever. And that's just from my perception. I don't know if that's true. Let me know your experience, women. Please tell me what you go through. Please let me know. And that's just my world. I want to understand more of it. I want to see more of it. And I want to put like end to all the shit that bothers me, because I don't like seeing all this like weird stuff. Just like let people do makeup, and parents, like all the adults that are like their kids, like let your kids just do things. Like, is this really harmful? Yeah, if they're like a kid, don't let them eat the lipstick, but like just like let them paint their face, let them try it on. Don't call them names over it. Don't be like, oh, that's a girl thing. Are you gonna paint your nails like a girl? Fuck you, girl. Like, why? Why does it have to be a girl thing? I don't have my nails painted currently. I bite them, so I don't. But I don't have them. It's just like, why does it have to be a girl thing? Why does it have to be a boy thing? Why does it have to be a thing at all? It's just like a thing that a human is capable of. We're all humans. We're all souls. We all have the same soul on the inside. We just have different bodies, different outsides, different activities that we enjoy, and different things that make us happy, different upbringings, different. We're so different in every single way. And we're all beautifully intrinsic ourselves. And so why does anything have to be a certain characteristic group? Like, you can like bring it down to the science, like 51.8% of the human population has a vagina, and like put like statistics to it and say like, yeah, it's split pretty evenly, like men, women, if you're talking about that. But like, why does it have to go further than that? Why does it have to be like men's locker or women's locker? And yeah, I feel like that's kind of necessary for like protection of women because of where we are currently in time. But like, why do we need like the separation of like so many things, like the gay community, the straight community, this community? Like, why can't it just be like all of humans? Why do we have to segregate and like compartmentalize all of us, compartmentalize our body? There's my arm, which is okay, but my penis, oh God, no, never, I don't even have a penis. What are you talking about? Like, why do we have to compartmentalize like the body, like the soul, the mind, and like separate all of us? Like the 1950s, black people, water fountains, white people, water fountains, that shit is retarded all in itself. And like that still exists today in its own smaller, less painful ways. Like racism's terrible, but that's on the decline these days. Thank you. God, thank you for the decline of racism. Thank you. How does everyone get along with each other? Why is it so difficult? 1 second. No, I'm good. I didn't have to do it that time. All I'm saying is love, man. Love is the answer. Love is the way. Love is how we're going to transcend our vibrations and transcend into the upper atmospheres, or whatever metaphor you want to use to say happiness. Because really, that's what it is. It doesn't matter if you call it like a new scientific discovery or you want to call it reaching enlightenment. Either way, they're basically the same thing because it just makes you feel good. And what we have to find is a way to maintain happiness, not who can get the most bread and like sustain themselves that way. It's like, who can find happiness? Like, I would just do my art for free and give it to the world if I could. I know people that would just give tattoos for free if they could. People that just like do their passions. And like so many people are told not to have their passions. So many people nowadays are told not to have their passions because, oh, it won't make money. You're not going to get anywhere with that. You're stupid. You're dumb. You're a square like me. Like, why are you trying to make me a square like you? Didn't you live on this planet, like, much longer than I did? Didn't you realize this shit sucks, too? So why aren't you trying to make a difference, huh? Why aren't you trying to make a difference about it? Because it's not cool to be different. It's not cool to stand up to the bully. It's not cool to be this. Well, you know what is cool? A fan blowing in your face, going, that's pretty cool. Air, So find the peace within yourself. Find the love. Find what makes you feel loved. What is your passion? Even if your passion is going to the moon and dancing around with a bunch of floating golf balls, do it. Find your passion. Find the thing that makes you happy. Make art. Even people all the time tell me, oh, I can't draw or I don't draw. Well, all you have to do is take a pencil, do that on a piece of paper. Congratulations, you know how to draw. Wow. And that's the first step. Like, do you think Picasso just like painted like this cool stuff? I don't know, maybe some people are gifted like that and they're able to just like do it on the first try, but most people aren't like that. And I'm sorry that it doesn't work out for you that way, but maybe there is something for you that way. Maybe you're able to pick up a football and throw it really good the first time. Maybe you're able to fix cars and you just have a natural connection. Maybe it's not drawing. Maybe it's not music. Maybe it's not this other thing. Like, it's vibrations. And like we need constant like maintenance. We're cars, and so like music that we listen to has good vibrations and that recharges us. And so maybe like art isn't the vibe that you need. You see it and you see other people vibing out, and that good vibe that you see of people doing their passion. It's like, wow, this guy's doing passion and that looks really cool. I want that too. And so you pick up the thing, you try to imitate it, and you try to imitate the art itself, but what you're not actually getting is the passion. And so there's this clash inside of you where you're trying to copy this thing and you see the thing, like there's this very specific thing that I like in here, but you're not able to get it. So you have to find what that thing is inside of you, and it is literally inside of you. It's trying to tell you, paint the walls, fix cars, help babies, raise kittens, whatever that thing is, it's inside of you. And people are going to be like, well, you have to be like, you don't know me. You don't know it on the inside. You don't know what this little guy's saying. Maybe he's saying to blow up people, but that's not it. That's not what, I'm not going to blow up people. Don't worry. Just find your passion. Find the thing that makes you happy. Find your joy. Find your hope. Find your love. And remember, I love you. Even if I don't know who you are, human, on the other side of this camera, no, I love you. Because I love everyone. And there's no exceptions there. Even if you slap me in the face and piss on my corpse, I still love you. You're beautiful. Why'd you do that? You don't need to tell me why you did that. But ask yourself, why did you piss on that dead corpse? It make you feel good? Make you feel powerful? Good. Get in touch with those feelings. What is that about? Maybe you hurt people right now. Maybe deep down somewhere you know you shouldn't hurt those people. But for right now, you are hurting people. And figure out why. Talk to yourself. In the air. On camera. To strangers. Do it. It won't hurt anyone. Just do it. Figure out why you are the way you are. Look at your childhood. Look at where you are now. Look at where you were 3 weeks ago. Just look at it. Sit with it. Sit with your feelings. See how it feels. See how it tastes. What does it look like? Close your eyes. Do you see any colors? Do you feel any colors? Do you smell the colors? You smoking dope? I'm not. Do you? Do you? Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy. I love you. And now it is time for us to depart. My baby.